Hello everyone and welcome back to the Adore Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Amelia if we haven't met before. In today's video we are going to be talking all about K-beauty. K-beauty or Korean beauty is the name that's given to describe beauty products and routines that originate from Korea. Korean beauty is well known for having routines that are all about hydration and also for using a lot of products. So you may have heard of a 10-step skincare routine, and that's not something that is traditionally Korean. It's more so used to describe using certain products in the correct order to maximize your ingredient absorption. So some days you might use 10 products because your skin might need it. Some days you might use 3. There's no rules. So there are some terms that have popped up since K-beauty came onto the scene. So the first thing would be an emulsion. So an emulsion is kind of like a moisturizer, but much thinner, and it's usually water-based. It's great for somebody who has more dehydrated skin, or you could get one for somebody who's got skin that's more prone to blemishes. Then you have a toner, and a toner is your step after a cleanser and before your essences and serums. So this is going to act as like your prep step. And then we have an essence. So an essence is a really liquidy formula like this one. And it's a really concentrated formula that will help to target hydration. It can target fine lines, wrinkles, and it's something that you would use before a serum. And then another term that you may have heard of before is a sleeping mask or a lip sleeping mask or a sleeping pack. Like these from Laneige. These would be the most popular ones. A sleeping mask is really just a really hydrating moisturizer. It's a thick hydrating mask. So you're gonna find a lot of ingredients in there that focus on really drawing moisture to the skin, holding it in, creating a barrier so that when you wake up in the morning, your skin's really plump and dewy and it's locked all of those delicious ingredients into the skin. And then similar with the lip sleeping mask, this is much thicker than your traditional lip balm, and it's gonna apply a really nice heavy layer to your lips so that when you wake up in the morning, again, your lips are really nice and supple and soft. So what are the steps in a K-beauty routine? Contrary to popular belief, they don't have to include 10 steps. They can include as many or as little as you like. So in the morning, you would typically do a cleansing step, and then you would tone or use an essence. Then you would use a serum and a moisturizer and an SPF. So that's probably about 5 steps. And then you could kind of take out or add more if you feel like you need them. And then for your evening routine, that's where it can get a little bit longer, and you can add in things like masks. So you would do your double cleanse, which is using an oil or a balm to lift off any SPF, dirt, makeup, and then you would go in with your second cleanse, which would be a foam or a gel, and that's going to lift off any residual cleanser and also any leftover dirt and makeup. Then after cleansing, you would do your exfoliation, and then you could go in with another mask, like a hydrating mask or a sheet mask. And then you would do your essence, your serum, your eye cream, your moisturizer, and then you could finish it off with a sleeping mask. So it can be that long, or you could just do what you need. Some of my favorite K-beauty products are the Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer from Laneige. This is super hydrating. It is a watery texture. So this is a very, very hydrating formula. It's great for calming the skin. It leaves my skin with glow. All the products that I mentioned give my skin a glow, and that's one of the reasons why I love K-beauty so much. I find that in the summer, I can actually get away with using just this and then a moisturizer, like a lightweight moisturizer, or even just SPF over the top because it is so hydrating. Another one of my favorite products would be the COSRX Snail Mucin Essence. The texture is really interesting with these Snail products. They are great for targeting inflammation, hydration, calming the skin down, also anti-aging. Then the other for the essence is this all-in-one cream, and it also has the Snail Mucin in it. It's got 92% Snail Mucin extract, so you can see that texture, very dewy. I'm wearing it now, like it's made my skin feel so glowy and hydrated, and I'm a big fan of that moisturizer. I'm also a big fan of the lip sleeping mask from Laneige as well. I have about 6 of these, all different flavors. It's one of the few lip products that really hydrate my lips and get rid of any of that crustiness, and I don't just use it at night, I will use it all day. And then of course there's all the sheet masks. They would probably be your gateway into Korean beauty, would be using a sheet mask. They do help to kind of cool and calm my skin while also giving me that hit of hydration that I need. So another term that you may have heard of is glass skin. It's basically the name to describe skin that is smooth, glowing, even, juicy looking. When it comes to achieving glass skin, it's all about having a consistent skincare routine. It's all about your skin being really healthy, and that's how you get that glow. And a technique that I learned from K-Beauty is patting my skincare in as opposed to smoothing it around, which I still do from time to time. Patting it in really allows your products to absorb better into your skin. So when I'm using something like the cream skin toner, I'll usually do like 4 or 5 drops in my hand, and then I will just really press that into my skin to allow it to absorb. And then I'll do that with my other steps like my essences and serums and then my moisturizers. Okay, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed that rundown of K-Beauty. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop a comment down below. If you aren't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and you join the Adore Beauty family. And that's it. I hope to see you in another video soon. Bye.